Hey guys, it's Michael the Fishing here. So I'm over here at a retention pond close to my house. I've fished before. I'm going to be fishing with a rubber worm. It's called a Yum Dinger, and this is the green pumpkin color. This is a 6-inch worm. So I'm going to be tossing this here in the pond and see if we can't hook up on something. So I'm just going to kind of walk down the bank here. The sun's kind of going down on me, so I'm trying to get started before I miss out on the sunlight. So see what happens. Okay guys, so I've walked down here quite a bit, all the way down there. Can't see it, but my car is way down there, and right down there, not this palm tree but the other tree down there. So I've walked along the bank here, and so far I haven't had any luck, but there's like a little bit of a debris field here. So what I'm going to do is kind of start throwing in here and see if I can get hooked up on something here. So just bear with me. We're going to walk through here and see if we can't get something. I've walked down there the other day and I didn't have any luck either. So I'm hoping that like right in this area further down that I'll start to get a little bit of some luck here. I think I came out here a little too late. I think if I was out here a little bit earlier when the sun was still up in the air some more, I think I would have had a little bit of better luck. But I've been out here about 3 times in the last week or so. The first time I just caught a little small guy, little dink, and then last time I walked that whole plank back there and didn't get any luck either. So I've been kind of tossing it out there a little ways and slowly reeling it in. Kind of been tossing it out there a ways and reeling it in fast, and just not a whole lot going on. So not entirely sure. Usually get some little guys this time of year, and just as time progresses on through the year, in the next month or two, they get bigger. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to push through this little debris field here, seeing if anything's maybe just kind of sitting underneath it, waiting for something else to come through here. So you're not entirely sure why, but there's a lot of grass way down there, right here. Doesn't look like anybody mowed this and in the last couple of days, so not sure why there's so much grass out there. Definitely fish in here, but they're just not interested today. And I only brought this green pumpkin dinger with me, so it's one of my favorite worms. I'll tell you what this worm really works well with is when you're in clear water and you can almost sight fish bass. Just throw it out there. You can see the worm real good. They can see it real good. And most of the time they go after it if they're gonna eat. So this way the water's kind of darker, dirtier, and it's a little bit harder to see here. So you kind of just throwing it out there, hoping there's a fish somewhere along this bank. Also right here at this edge here, if you sometimes get close to it, there's a little bit of water under there, and the bass like to hang out under there. So I always like to spots like that, just basically get underneath there. Doesn't appear anything that's going to go out there, but yeah, just so walking along here through this debris field and nothing going on. I don't know what's going on, guys. I used to get a couple. Three is a good number, typical 3 when just kind of coming through here. Something is spooked there, something there in the grass, but there's a lot of other fish that might not try to go after this worm. There's this water feeds out to the intercoastal through the pond, through the I guess you call them ditches, and there's some tarpon that come in here, and other fish that come in here. I know there's tarpon, I see them rolling all the time, so I never hooked up on anything other than bass because that's pretty much primarily what I'm looking for. But yeah, so I'm just basically seeking the bass. I've caught like crappie out of here before. I think I was using not sure, some type of like artificial bait fish. There's definitely mullet, a lot of mullet in here too. You see those just coming up out of the water and smacking the water. Getting close to the end of this debris field. Still nothing going on. So I fish bass fishing for quite a while, just not regularly, and I usually don't use any weights or anything like that. I tell you guys, if you guys see something I'm doing that you would do differently, maybe a suggestion, maybe you guys can leave it in the comment below. And oh, I don't know what that was. There's no telling. I'd still mess with it and see if there's anything going on with it. He might have swam somewhere over there. Don't know if it's a bass or something else. There's also those, they're like sucker fish. You'll see those in here too when the sun's up a little higher and on top of the water. So yeah, the debris field doesn't look too promising there. So I don't know what's going on, guys. There's a little swirl right here. I don't know if it's a bass or not. Alright, it doesn't look like that was a bass. It didn't look like it was interested. One of my favorite things to do is I did learn that does work well is as you're walking along the bank, you know, instead of casting straight out, I cast it at an angle to get further down the bank and reel it towards me. So I'm not down there, but my bait is, and I'm not spooking it. So yeah, there's a nice swirl there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, catch anything yet? No, not today, man. Not today. Yeah, I catch some little stuff in here. Nice. 3-pounders, you know.
Do you know where the best spot is around here? Or?
Where's that?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, do I know? I just live right here, so I fished right here. So, yeah, I just fish in this area. Down there by the water tower is a good spot too. Right. So, thank you. All right, man. Have a good one. Alright, so we're back at it. Anyways, you seen that spook. So I spooked something there. That's why I like to get my It's rubber worm down here further. Reel it towards me. So little beds like this. There's some grass here. It appears like there might be some water underneath there. I don't want to walk down there too far to find out how far the water goes under, but I've done some snorkeling before and you'll see stuff like that right there. Just right under this grass bed. Be some big bass just hanging out underneath there. And I've had it happen where right as I'm pulling the rubber worm out of the water, just nail it right at the edge. I'll be about to pull the rubber worm over the lip there, and something nice just suck it in. Those are the hard ones to get in though. Sometimes they'll get under stuff and get hard to get back out. See, it gets all tangled up here. Some thick grass out here to be trampling through. I don't know, guys. Usually I would definitely say between the spot I started and the spot that I'm at now, I've caught a minimum of 3 bass, but maybe it's just today, man. I don't know. Some stuff through there, that's for sure. There's some stuff out there, should I say. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and call that I didn't have any luck